Yes, so welcome back. This is Mwix Mutinda, and we were in the middle of a very interesting conversation with my very good guest, my very good friend. So if you haven't gotten time to check that out, please go to those other previous episodes so that you can come to where we are. We are up here. You come here and catch up with us. We are up here, so you come up here and catch up with us. Okay, no, on the real though, we have gone with Brian to the journey of life in the streets, what the street kids are going through, the dangers that they're exposed to, the risks that they're exposed to. But now, Brian, karibu tena, and
Asante.
and now, hey, where we left it at was things were heated up. It is crazy, like making a child go through all those things, exposing them to serious drugs and getting them hooked, and nothing much we're doing about that. But wacha tutoke hapo. Wacha tutoke hapo. I'm getting so mad. I'm getting so worked up because I feel helpless. There's nothing I can do to just go and say, yo, stop, I'm coming here to save the children. Mm-hmm. So let's go to activities that you do that happen in the streets. Like, you've told me that there's a street child in Nairobi who is in touch with a street child in Nakuru, mm-hmm. who is in touch with another one in the coast, who is in touch with whoever. And sometimes you guys, there were moments of visiting places.
Yeah.
Tell me how those trips were like.
You know, like when you're on the street.
Yeah.
If you're an elder,
mm-hmm.
Of a certain group.
Yeah.
You need to have a communication.
Yeah.
A way you can communicate.
Mm-hmm.
And through that, you'll make friends with someone.
Yeah.
And they're gonna make friends with someone. Mm-hmm. And tell, someone called me on this number.
Oh.
You see. Then after that, you communicate. How is life on the other side? Mm-hmm. How are people treating you guys? Mm-hmm. And they will be like, you should come to a holiday on our side. So we had an holiday, Christmas. Some of us will find us in Coast.
Tell me how you were getting to Coast.
You see there, where the Pirate of Caribbean.
Pirates Beach.
Yes, you'll find us there. You leave, you pass, you see us there, celebrating Christmas with people.
Having a good time.
Yeah. So traveling from here to Coast it's a life risk. It's not like something that you need to be high, Mm-hmm. You need to be happier.
Happier.
Yeah, if we get ourselves down here,
yeah,
you can't travel. You can't do that trip.
Tell me how the trip was looking like.
So the trip is go with a trailer, mm-hmm. or go with a bus. And buses you can't go with any bus. Because there are some buses that don't have that carrier.
Oh.
Yeah. So you see in town, you'll go to Mashpoa. Mm-hmm. And please don't mistake you go with the one going to Tanzania.
There's one that is going to Tanzania.
You want one that is going all the way,
mm-hmm.
to Mombasa.
So how do you figure that out? You just stop there and
you don't stop.
People are talking. Uh-huh.
When that car comes in,
mm-hmm.
remember you don't know how to read. You're listening to what the conductors.
Oh.
Then you'll be there waiting. Then when everyone is busy doing their things, they are packing up their luggages, mm-hmm. you go under the bus.
You slide under, yeah.
When you slide under, don't go in first.
Hey!
Because you may find yourself in another place that you do not want to go. You may find yourself in Nakuru, or you wanted to go to Coast. Mm. After that, you see every bus have a place where every bus have a space.
Yeah.
And that space is where you find yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You go in and deeper.
Mm-hmm.
And after you go in...
That is inside
under the bus.
Under the bus. Mm-hmm. So there's some space.
You see, there's something usually rotate,
yes.
even in a lorry or something.
Yeah.
If you pass that,
mm-hmm.
you sit on now that oval thing. You sit on that oval thing. So when you sit on that oval thing, it's way easy. You can go there 6 people, then now it's a matter of holding. Like you're not comfortable sitting, you can turn around and do your things.
Yeah.
It's a matter of holding. If you can't hold, you find a lot of kids dying traveling the same way.
Yeah.
And when they, for example, accident happen, no one will know. By the time this child is passing, the driver maybe will think of like, oh, maybe I've stepped on a stone. You see.
Oh my goodness.
So those are how you. That's how you travel. Traveling with a trailer is much safer because a trailer doesn't have. A trailer have a space where sometimes they're gonna put a charcoal and spare tire and all that.
Yeah.
So when in that spare tire, there's a very big space whereby you can sit the way you want
And travel like a VIP.
and travel like a VIP. But the cold,
Oh no. Oh yeah.
it's cold.
The breeze. Because
But a lot of kids don't like traveling with trailers. Trailer take a longer time.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think what happens when you move from here and then now you get to a weighbridge where they have to stop and check out things and go through all that procedure.
Okay,
and then,
you'll know because this trailer is going with a pace of, it's going
like
very
40
slow.
kilometers per hour. Yeah.
So you'll know whenever it's turned. You're like you must know all that.
Yeah.
Then after that, where they will stop first, it will be a petrol station. You'll stop there and move.
Oh, so when they stop, you don't stay there. You get down.
You go to the next one because you don't have to wait for them.
Oh.
You go with the next.
Yeah.
Because your aim is to get to coast.
Yeah.
So you don't want to waste any time.
Yeah.
Get there, go.
Okay, so you're karibu niseme in a trailer and then I can realize no, it's not even in, it's under. Under this trailer.
Under the
It
trailer.
has gone to the fueling station. So alight. You alight immediately when you get to the station. That's when you are lighting. You have to find your way before it actually stops.
No, you have to wait until it stops.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you need to do it very quickly because those people when they come they usually check.
Yeah.
Ukipatikana pale viboko.
Yeah, proper.
Viboko zitatembea.
And then now you don't have to wait for it till it is till the tank is fueled.
So they don't put fuel all the time. They just usually for breaks.
Oh, sometimes they're just taking breaks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after that, maybe they're buying something or they're getting something to eat. You're gone. You're waiting for something that is moving. The best time to travel is at night.
Oh goodness.
You'll never see someone traveling during the day.
Yeah.
We are night runners.
Oh man.
We are night runners.
I see what you did there. Hata sijajam. It's okay. It's cool.
Runners.
That's an internal joke. You'll never get it. Anyway, how long is it gonna take you? Because I understand sometimes the trailer can get to a place and decide, sisi tunalala hapa Sultan Hamud. We are not moving till tomorrow. Till daylight.
The longest can take you for 2 days from here to coast.
Yeah.
Yes, because you're going, you're using under the bus or under the trailer.
Under the trailer, yeah.
So you go with the pace. You don't want to be caught. And remember, you get tired.
Yeah.
So some people get tired and they are like, hey, bros, I think I'm going to see you on the other side. And they just decide to drop themselves.
Oh, no.
Because they can't, you need to be mentally, remember as I told you, on the street, you grow quickly.
Yeah.
You become smarter quickly.
Yeah.
Things that you don't go to school to learn about.
Can't be taught in the school.
You become a soldier very quickly.
Yeah.
Because you're fighting. You're always on the fight. So sometimes even soldiers give up. They're like, you know what? We want to win this battle.
This is the end of my mission.
Then they just decide to drop.
They surrender.
That's why, it's a very quick death.
Oh my goodness, Brian.
We are losing a lot of kids. And those are the things that it's painful when no one talk about them.
Yeah.
It's painful when they go through abuse, but someone is very quick to take pictures and send them to people's WhatsApp or post it and put laughing emojis or put, you know, those
create a meme out of it.
They just
and
want
circulate
a quick
it.
fame.
Yeah.
And we are the people that can stop this. You know, when you see someone posting
Yeah.
and the comments,
Mm-hmm.
it only take one person.
Yeah.
Yes, there are a lot of comments that will target you because you have, you know.
You're ruining the fun.
One person is enough to change the mentality of 100 people.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
You take action of one person. Then someone will be like, oh, I was afraid. Then they will join. Before you know it, the majority will win. Because you'll find there are people under the carpet that were waiting for that one person to talk.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it is... Okay, now tell me, you happen to... You survive all that. You're able to hold, to hang in there. And finally, coast here we come.
Yes.
Finally you're in coast.
Finally we're in coast.
And then what?
The first thing getting into coast, we went all the way to Parade. Yes, all the way.
So how were you getting there?
When you coast, you'll see a street child, hey bro, ndio nimeingia. Nionyeshe base. It's like when you're checking in a hotel.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm around.
Yes.
Show me my room. The same way. Nimeingia, lakini nataka kwenda kuogelea. Ndio, wanajua chuchumu.
Oh man.
Yeah? It's fun. Before you get there, utakuwa umekula.
Oh.
Before you do anything else, utakuwa umeonyeshwa tuchumchum.
Yes. Pale
maembe tayari pale wengine washakwambia we Buddha, utatuchapia story ya Nairobi.
Oh man, they are waiting.
They are waiting.
It's like an exchange program.
Yes.
Tell us what...
They are very eager to wait.
Oh man.
And after that you go ogelea pale.
Yeah.
Kidogo unajua pale pia umeenda shopping kidogo. Mtu akiweka nguo vibaya pia unapita nayo.
Yeah, and it's not even for carrying, it's for wearing.
Wearing.
Yeah.
Si ni Christmas watu lazima dunge. Watu lazima dunge, but once you go like that with the trailer and all that, you can't come back again.
What do you mean?
Because you have seen these kids go through traumas.
Of course, yeah.
These kids go through traumas.
Yeah.
So they'll find ataitisha tu nini to lift. Ataitisha tu to lift until afike Nairobi. Wow. Because once you go like that, sema tu uko strong hapa juu. Mimi nilienda kurudi nikasema hapana.
Because one, to start with, you're a minor, you're very young, you're a child. And now you're witnessing a friend you were just talking with the last minute.
Amen.
Drop and they're gone and they're gone.
And they're gone.
And that's it.
Na story yake inasaulika.
Na hakuna tia, we buried them there, we can go see them. Nivo, there's no funeral.
Itakuwa ni ule tulimwachanga kwa barabara. Asiate alikufa.
Tulimwacha kwa barabara.
Alichoka akasema yeye tumwache kwa.
We just left them.
Tukasema
on the way.
And sometimes it's fun when you guys traveling. But it's painful.
Yeah.
You may start a journey with like 20 people.
Yeah.
Then you'll reach on the other side alone.
Oh no.
It's like life. You start something, then you give up. Alafu mtu mwingine anakuja amekupita. Mashangana huu ni nini? But pia anapitia challenges. But hataki kushow zile challenges anapitia.
Why? So what can we do, Brian, as we wind up? What can we do? I know you're doing the feeding program. You're doing, paying school fees for the ones that you can. We are doing mentorship on this other side. We are visiting them, talking to them, listening to their dreams and ambitions, encouraging them, finding ways for them to achieve that. What more can we do, or what can another person out there do? Because there's someone who's watching and they're just thinking, so these kids go through this and this and this. So how can I make a difference? I know I've asked 72 questions in one, but yeah.
Making a difference is not like taking a spoon in your mouth.
Yeah.
Sometimes this child, what they need first is someone to listen. You see?
Yeah.
Someone to listen to them. Once they trust you, they'll be like, oh, Mwix when she comes here, she doesn't mind us and all that.
Mm.
Then it go to a next step.
Actually, I've found them to be the most welcoming people.
Exactly.
Like the minute you meet a child in the streets and you just go like, hey, sasa niaje, they will never leave you hanging.
No.
And they will say hi to you and they will talk to you and they will appreciate you. They are there, they are present, and others are like, this one is a rapper. Watch your skill. 1, 2, drop the mic, da 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 da.
So I think the way we can come together and help.
Yeah.
Like Mother Teresa. If you can't feed 100, then feed one.
Just that one.
And that one person will feed another person. By the time you know it, you have achieved your goal of feeding 100 people.
That's right.
You see,
helping,
we need to be able to come together. First, start fight for their rights. Because these are kids.
Yeah.
We just need someone to fight for them.
Yeah.
That is first step we can take. Fight for their right. Help them. We can fight for them. Then helping can come in between.
Yeah.
That's the way we are. We are helping them.
Yeah.
We have a lot of organizations whereby saying we are helping kids. We have a lot of organizations.
Yeah.
And you'll find out we have only 60-something thousand kids on the street.
Very few. That's a number that can be helped.
If every organization decide to take 20 kids, believe me, tomorrow we won't have kids living on the street.
Right.
But a lot of organizations, I'm not saying all of them.
Not all of them.
But majority of them have decided to take it as a business.
Yeah.
And the ones that are doing the right thing are struggling to even fundraise to pay for one child's school fees. You see, but the ones that are doing the wrong thing, they are getting a lot of funds.
They are funded like crazy, yeah.
So we need to be able to come together. I would say as Kenyans, because I'm a Kenyan, let us join hands.
Yeah.
Let us help.
Yeah.
Let us fight for them. Let us feed them, but not give them money.
Yeah.
Let us ask questions. Where are they getting all these drugs? Let's start a conversation.
And hold people accountable.
Yeah.
Call out people and tell them, yo, we know what you're doing. Stop it.
If you can sit down and talk about politics.
Yeah.
If you can sit down and talk about what is going around. Why can't we ask ourselves at night when it's raining, where do they sleep?
Yeah.
On Christmas, how do they survive? When all these, like the time you had like curfew.
Yes.
Where were they going?
Oh my
So
goodness.
those are the things.
Yeah.
Like those are the things. I remember one of our politicians said we are flashing out street kids from the street of Nairobi. And you see the comments, people are like, yes, we want the street to be clean again. These are the people that collect all those stuff.
Flashing them to where?
Exactly. Then they change the statement like, no, we are taking them to school. There's no you can flash and take.
Yeah.
We only flash the toilet.
Yeah. The belongings of the toilet.
So I think the best way to do is to be able to, when you say, oh, we want to make Nairobi clean again, these are the people, me and you will come and you are like eating something. The first thing you do, you'll throw that thing on the ground. But that child will collect that bottle.
Yeah, I've seen people throw, but I don't throw those. I don't litter.
Yeah, so
but I've seen people do that.
We say we want to make it start from when street kids are not the people that make the street.
They don't make them dirty.
They make it clean.
Yeah.
The problem is their clothes. But what is under the clothes is something amazing. I was a street child. Now the dream that I had of having a family, having friends and all that, it's happening.
Yeah.
There's a child there saying one day, I want to have a family. One day I want to, hata nikuwe na ako ka bed sitter ama ka single home.
I just have a place I can call home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So every child have a dream. And that's where we want to try as daughters of Papa to bring that dream come true.
Yeah, and there's something very important that I almost left out until we've gone to that place of dreams and ambitions. And that time that you were in the streets and having all these dreams, just briefly, you can just take us through the transition from how you got how you got rescued from the streets and what you went through for you to become a chef. Like Brian is one of the biggest chefs we have in this country. Like yo, talk about chefs, you do not even know what you're talking about if you don't know Brian. And he's majored in some crazy specializations. But he's right here, he's gonna tell us his story. That's why he's here. But just take us through just that transition from there. Iliendaje.
You know, I won't mention the place that helped me because of a lot of up and down.
Okay.
Yeah, no offense. You know, I'm grateful.
Yeah.
But I'm not grateful to some people who work there. I'm grateful to the ministry. You see, the ministry is doing something good. But some people have taken the advantage of the ministry.
Yeah.
No offense. So, you know, for us, for the street child to trust you, you need to start with a conversation. And that's how it started, a conversation.
Yeah.
And you're told, you know, kuna mahali, kuna chakula. Kila Wednesday, 3 times a week. Chakula, bas.
Yeah, let's go eat.
Feed them, they will listen.
Yeah.
Don't come and talk with them with the empty stomach.
Yeah.
They will not listen.
We can't listen.
Utaitwa majina.
Yeah.
Nakuja kutuhubiria hapa na tuambia tujui kuhubiri.
Yeah.
So, we were going there for food. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Then they introduce, now there's food and shower.
Oh, okay.
Na wengine wetu hatutaki maji because zile oil tumeweka kwa uso.
Yeah.
Ni kuficha identity. Yes.
There is also that.
Yes, hiyo ni ya kuficha identity.
You know, at some point you're like, wait, they're all looking alike. Umejipaka some black.
Hiyo oil ni ya kuficha identity.
Oh.
Kidogo naweza kupita pale na unijui. So, shower was an issue for us.
Yeah.
That was a no.
It was a no.
An ex. Give me food, usiniambie maji. Then it reached a point whereby they introduce, you know, some other stuff. Tujue Jesus kidogo. Sikuje ubiri for 2 hours. Maximum 5 minutes umeisha.
Yeah.
Juu ukienda sana pia, tunaboeka.
Because also concentration span, these children are exposed to a lot of things on the streets.
Na bado nataka kumaliza hapo nikatafute do. So unaniwestia time. Then after that, the introduction, now you're becoming to trust this facility. You see, I'm sick, I can go there and get medicine. I can go there and do this.
Yeah.
One of us have died, we can go there and ask for them to help us bury this person.
Wait a minute. When one of the street kids passes away, you have the rest come together and do a burial for them. You contribute.
There's a contribution.
Wow.
Because this child will not be allowed to go to the mortuary. No one will take care of them.
Oh, man.
Because there you pay.
Yeah.
So ule akikuja ni venye Muslim wengi wanafanya. Ni tunamsukuma mara hiyo hiyo.
Yeah.
Aende apumzike. Tunasema yeye aliamua kulala na kuamka. So we don't use the word death because inafanyanga watu, unajua street people hakunanga tikulia. Ni pale tukuje tumwagilie glue kidogo, zile vitu yenye alikuwa amezoea.
The things I love.
Zile kitu alikuwa ndio unamsukuma nayo.
Oh man.
So those are the things whereby the group that helped me. Those are the things I went through there as well. Then one day wakasema naye anataka kubadilisha maisha. Kila mtu anasema, kubadilisha maisha. Huko kuna nini huko mwalimu natupeleka? You must promise us
because
something.
I know what I have here, but what is on that other side?
Yeah, but it reached a point whereby one of a very good friend of mine, we still talk, we're still good friends. Her name was Katera. She was like, you know what? Go and learn. You have more. I can see something in you.
Yeah.
Then I went there. And what they told me, if you want to run, the door is always open.
In case you don't want to be here, the door is open.
You just come and say, I want to go back. Don't run. So I was there, bullying. You know, things that make people even don't want to stay in a place is bullying.
Yeah, bullying that happens in these centers, these
Exactly.
so-called safe places that we are taking them to.
Mm-hmm.
We have taken you from this street, this child from this street, and we have put them there.
Mm-hmm.
And then what?
Exactly.
We don't care how those children are welcoming these other ones, because they're feeling, kidogo, the attention is gonna shift to these ones who have just come.
Exactly.
So like any other place, it is like now going to Form 1. You
Because-
get bullied, a good one.
Because you can be in like I'm talking from experience. I'm
Yeah.
not talking from listening to people. I'm talking from experience. Like they have favorites, teachers. That's why I was saying some organization are taking advantage of kids. Oh, this is my favorite. So even though I know the other guy is on the wrong, but this is my favorite.
You take sides.
You take sides. A child will go because you are not listening to me.
You're not listening.
Me, I was bullied so many times. I had so many reasons of running away, but I had a purpose. I said I want to be, that dream. All the time, nilikuwa naiona.
Yeah.
I was on the street for 7 years. Nilianza kuomba nikiwa pale kwa street, telling God, if you give me a chance, I want to become a chef. What I was doing on the street, I was cooking.
You were cooking for them?
Ka container ile ya rangi tunachanganisha hapo mashakura kidogo kidogo. Tunachapa nyanya pale. Tunaweka plata. Niko na kichwa ya mbuzi, kichwa ya ng'ombe, miguu ya kuku.
Yeah.
Tunachapa plata. But those are the things I wanted to be.
Yeah.
But while I went there, I joined that ministry in 2005. They didn't have any catering school.
Oh.
They only did farming, and computer, and other stuff. Me and farming, we are like something else. Water and electricity, other skills. I told them I want to be a chef. And they're like, you don't have that. You rather do this and this. But for me, I had one dream is to become a chef. Then I went to a university called YouTube. And that's where I decided to learn my things.
Oh, wow.
And from there, I decided to give back. I graduated in 2009. Decided to give back. Then, unfortunately.
But when you say you decided to give back, what do you mean?
Yeah, I was like, I want to work for you guys.
Yeah, to work for the center that took care of you.
To work for the center.
Yeah.
Then because I was the most sponsored child in the center. I had 12 sponsors, and all of them, they keep on adding. Because for me, I was good with everyone. The first thing I wanted to learn is English, and I did.
And you did.
Yeah. So 2014, unfortunately, they told me. I think everything I said, it was God plan. Because that time, things happened, and they told me now you can no longer work with us because you have slept with a student. You see, that's why I decided not to mention.
Yeah.
You have slept with a student. And in their contract, it's saying if you have slept with a student under the age, you go to
jail straight away, like straight up. There's no conversation about it.
Every con person will try and escape the law.
Yeah.
They gave me 2 hours to move everything without any coin. They spoiled my name to everyone that respected me. But it's life.
But why would they say clear and not take you to jail? Why were you not arrested?
Because I was becoming the next GM. Me and the founder, we are like this. The founder will go back to the state. I have the keys. You see?
You became a threat.
So I was being mentored by the founder
Yeah.
because every kids, my birthday, we celebrate with every kid. And I don't have any shame to say that.
Yeah.
And still up to date, me and the founder, we are connected. And I'm still a threat even at this time.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Just the other day, I was told not to talk with any visitors that are coming. I don't look for them, they look for me. And I'm still a threat. You see? The same people that waliniekelea to all this stuff.
Yeah.
All of them were fired. In the same process. So it's a matter of time whereby we need to come together.
Yeah.
You know, this wivu yenye tuko now as Africans need to stop.
And especially at such a center where you're supposed to be, there are these kids who have just come from the streets, young people you're supposed to be mentoring, you're supposed to be showing them the way. You are supposed to be caring for them and loving them. And then you come setting up examples of you guys having your battles and your greed and your envy and your jealous all mixed together.
It's not good at all to them.
It isn't right.
Because whereby you're like, for me, they knew I'm going back to the street. You know, coming out, started selling chapo. I still was going with care to share. No one knew my story.
Yeah.
I will try and contribute.
Yeah.
Okay, I will contribute. You see, because
this guy would come when we are going to visit these centers. We are asking our friends, contribute 1, 2, 3. This is what we're trying to get. We want to get t-shirts. We want to get Crocs. We want to get food for these kids. Listen, this time we know things are tough. We are looking for snacks. Bring what you can. And Brian would come here. He would come with shopping. Crazy. He would be the one who's like, oh, you know what, Mwix, I have some time. I can go help you get stuff from there. I know a place we can get these things at a better price. I know a place we can... He's there, moving, doing things for people. And then I come to realize, brother was suffering. He was struggling even at that time.
Because, I sell chapos. I sell chapo, nikawa pale, usiku njugu pale kidogo, tukakimbishwa na kanjo. But I told myself, I will never ever go back to the street.
Yeah.
Pale pikilipakala pale nakaa kwa nyumba yenye wezi, usiku ni noma, mchana ni noma. Usiku njeve, mchana ni
jua. It is hot like an oven.
Even though maadui wa kukujie, kuna Mungu pale katikati.
Yeah.
Akatumia one good friend. Kamwambia ni aje ule jamaa wako na sava pale. If ni kweli, read the contract of that ministry. Nasema huyu akifanya hii anafaa kulala jana. But huyu tupwa nje mbio.
Yeah.
So that's where I got a call. Nilipata call pale. Pale umesha give up na life. Unajua mimi nimetry kucommit suicide almost 10 times. Because pale maisha imekuwa ngumu, unasema kila mtu anitaki. Hiyo time nime give up. Hauna maji tu. Unaoga once a week. Ukioga twice, ujue kuna siku nye utakosa maji. Call pale nikaambiwa, bro, kuja kesho. The Oval. Ile Oval unaipitanga tu pale unasema wow.
Yeah.
This building look nice. Kidogo inakaa kahaki hivi.
Yeah.
Kuja Oval. Nikaingia pale the Oval. Nikaambiwa, my friend, when do you want to start to work? Without papers, without nothing.
Yeah.
Nikazungushwa pale. Sasa nimeparara buda, nanuka ile stove ile.
I know.
Kila mtu security pale akaambia unakuja kuona nani, nimeitwa hapa na niliambiwa ni mdosi wa Art Cafe.
Yeah.
Kwa kama nani? Simama pale, nyinyi tunajua nyinyi. The next day mtu anakuita saa, umenyoa vizuri, umedunga, welcome sir.
That is another story for another day, but I have a problem with people and the way we like judging each other and treating each other like rubbish. Until depending on how someone is dressed, and then the following day they come in a suit and you're like, oh, mkubwa wangu. Or just because today I've come in walking, you're like, where are you going? Let me see. What are you carrying? What are you carrying back? What do you want to take from this place? And then tomorrow you come driving and they're like, oh yes, madam, go in. And you're wondering, wait, which one poses a bigger risk? This person coming in, they're not even searching their car. They don't even
The best way to fight them is like, ni mimi tu ule wa jana.
Ni mimi ulikuwa unanifukuza. By the way, it's me. You remember you wanted to chase me away yesterday. It's me.
Yeah, so anyway, that's how I got my job. I was taken to a restaurant. Kila mtu anashangaa huyu jamaa venye ameparara. Mimi nilikuwa na floater pale. Parara hivi ameingishwa na kuna sonko. Ameingishwa kwa jikoni. What do you think of this one? Do you like this? Nikaambia mimi wacha nianze pale kwa salad. Hapo kwa salad within 2 months nikapelekwa hot kitchen.
Yeah.
Within another 6 months.
Where is hot kitchen, please?
Hot kitchen ni pale sasa mali pickle paka la pale. Kidogo fries pale chakula inapikwa. Food sasa.
Yes.
Nikaingia pale na mimi hemi yangu ilikuwa nataka kuenda to the top.
Yeah.
To fight your enemies, you don't fight them with words. You fight them with action.
Yeah.
After hiyo mdoso kuja ngambia, you know what? We want to open another restaurant.
Yeah.
A seafood restaurant. Nikasema, that's good. But tunataka wewe uko na run cold kitchen. Nikamwambia mimi hata sijui cold kitchen.
No, what is cold kitchen? Because
nikarudi kwa university.
Yeah.
Nikaenda pale university, Oxford University. Pale Oxford University ya YouTube pale.
Yeah.
Nikajifundisha Japanese dish. Na pale nilikuja na nikajua Japanese food. Mara hiyo nika learn everything.
Yeah.
Nikaingia pale.
That's where you learned making sushi from.
Bas. Kidogo.
Yeah.
Maadui huko bado anasema Brian ni kama alikuwa mwizi, sijui Brian alipatikana kwa club nini. Unajua kama mimi nilikuwa club, wewe ulikuwa wapi?
How did you see me? Where were you?
Kidogo tuliona and I was still going back to the street saying hi to my friends. Watapita pale, the next thing utasikia tuliona Brayo on the street. So
yeah,
that through good friends, I have a very small circle of friends. Through that friends and nikaona zile tunainuana tu kidogo pale, and now I can't say I'm somewhere that I wanted to be. But I'm getting there.
You're somewhere. You're definitely not where you used to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, the thing is, this street family have dreams.
They do.
They have dreams.
They do.
Let's try to help. I know all of us are going through something. But there's a time you take food and put it in the dustbin.
Right.
Exactly. But for them, they're waiting for that thing.
Yeah, just that one bite for the day.
Hata kama ni 10 bob, let's support.
Just whatever it is.
And people stop taking pictures and kuzisambaza pale. Niliona kids fulani kama nagongo na watu, step in.
Yeah.
Wacha hata mtu aseme uko pamoja nao. But kuna watu watafikiria. Waambie, imagine this was your sister.
Yeah.
Your brother or something. Let's fight for their right.
And just for the sake of humanity, just because he's a human being.
Exactly.
Don't lean back and watch them being mistreated or watch them suffering. No.
Those kids have potential, they have dreams, and that's where we want our Ndoto za Kupaa.
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah.
To come in and help just where we can.
That is so amazing.
One at a time.
Yeah.
One child at a time.
One child at a time.
Yes.
Amazing. Hey, Brian, you're such an inspiration. Like, I hang out with you. We are friends. I have listened to your story over and over, and every time I just feel like it's the first time I'm listening to your story. It inspires me in a different way every time I'm listening.
Reading it in a book.
You're writing a book?
Yeah, we started writing a book. Then pandemic came.
Yes.
Kidogo.
Yeah.
Tukastop.
Yeah.
But now.
Yes.
Tutakaa na hii COVID.
Yes.
Lazima story iendelee.
It must go.
Kuna maproducer wakali pale.
Yeah.
Wametu approach pale kutoka England.
Amazing.
Musician fulani pale wazimu.
Yeah.
Anachapanga hipo pale. He's a very good presenter. Publisher.
No, listen, Mr. Publisher, you need to look for me. There are some stories I think you might miss out. This right here is my friend. And I know a lot of his stories. We couldn't cover them in this conversation. There's so much to learn from Brian's journey. And I mean, that is why I like having these conversations, because you get to learn. You listen, just having conversations, you get to learn so much from other people. You learn lessons that even people, there are things that I've even gone through. I was supposed to learn important lessons from them, but then I never learned.
Exactly.
But you will look at my stupidity and you'll be like, oh, Mwix, I can never do that. If I come across 1, 2, 3, I won't make the decision that she's made. So we tell these stories and listen to each other and learn from each other. That is the most important thing. And also to just encourage each other and find a new reason to live and to do better tomorrow. we can talk about this over and over. Like, this conversation will never be irrelevant at any point. And I will never get tired of talking about these stories. Like, that is it. That is my mission. That's the whole point of this channel and everything else that I do. Yeah.
Creating awareness.
Creating awareness. Yeah.
Yeah.
And letting my good friends tell their stories.
Very true.
Yeah, man. So, Brian, I'm so proud of you, man. And I'm proud
Thank
of
you
the
very
moves
much.
that you've made so far.
We're
Proud
hoping
of
to make more.
Yeah, and the sacrifices that you've made for the sake of other people, to help people even when things are not that good on your side. I mean, it only takes a special kind of human being. And for me, I'm praying and hoping for blessings and doors to open on your end, everything that you're dreaming. I know you've still not achieved those dreams. So
We
keep
are
on.
still baby steps.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
So keep on walking. And even when you feel discouraged, let this video be a reminder that there is a reason for you, there is more that you want to achieve.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I feel like I'm gonna cut that bit that says, let this be a reminder to you, Brian. But yeah, listen, follow Ndoto za Kupaa. See, you have a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, we have a YouTube channel. Kidogo pale ukigoogle Ndoto za Kupaa itakuletea vitu zingine za zingine hata kubariki. But very soon we'll be launching a website iko but sasa vitu haziko ndani vile.
Yeah,
tunataka tuweke kila kitu.
This is a battery right over here. So this is how you spell Ndoto za Kupaa.
Ndoto za Kupaa pale. Utapata watu on the ground pale.
Yeah.
Sisi tunafanyanga atupangangi. Tunaenda pale tukipanga tutaumia. Tunaenda pale na tunaanza kazi.
Yeah.
And I have a great team.
Yes.
Great team.
You do?
I have a great team.
I know some of that team.
Yeah,
the members of that team. They're good people, those ones.
Wale wamejitolea.
Yes.
Kukuje usiku mchana watafanya kazi.
Amazing.
Yeah, so and this team, unajua mtu anaweza sikia great team. This team wamejitolea. Ukisikia kujitolea, they don't ask for even a penny. We are not sponsored. It's from our pocket. It's important. You see? Yeah. Maybe through family and friend pale wanasikia what we're doing and they do things. So, and we've been working with some of our friends for a very long time. That's why I'm saying friends are more important sometimes than other family members. True. I totally agree. And to link up with Brian for more details, any information that you would like about Ndoto za Kupaa, even a comment about his story, about what he's doing, this is him on social media. You can go to kwa DM on Instagram, on Facebook, right? On LinkedIn. What is the name on LinkedIn? LinkedIn, mi situmiangi hizi kidogo. Ni Brian Ochieng pale utanipata nimechapa situ ingine wazimu pale. Brian Ochieng. Unajua pale LinkedIn lazima uko serious. Kama Facebook. Serious. Not that guy, you guy, Brian. You guy, pale you're meeting serious people. Yeah. Yeah, serious people. Yeah, so that this is Brian's name on social media, on LinkedIn and all. You can link up with him. You can still link up with me at Mwikilisha, and then I will direct you to Brian. Or if you have any questions about Brian, about participating or supporting Ndoto za Kupaa, let's link up and keep this going, one child at a time. Yeah. One child at a time. Yeah, and we keep the love. We keep spreading the love. You know. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. More videos are coming up. There are a lot of stories that we've not exhausted about. Yani, so much. It's just that we started this during the day. It's already dark out there. So we are so grateful to just even have this chance to air these conversations. I'm wishing you more blessings and more life. Stick around, yeah? Stick around. Just stick around. A lot of good things are coming. Just stick around. Tell them to stick around. Stick around. Yeah, just stick around. I'm
speeding.
So unakumbuka kitu tulifanyanga? Greetings. My name is Mwix Mutinda. Hey, guess wangu ananichekesha. I am usually a very focused person.
Josana kama amechoka mkono mpaka anaidu.
Ana
massage tu hapa.
Man.
Josana massage mkono tu hapa na Josana ni nini?
Ai mazee.
Wanamlipi kuru.
Basi action tuanze onyesho.
Yaani hivi sasa yani kaka yani wana wakati wote hivi yani waweza kuna safiri lakini atuelewi unasafiri kuelekea maeneo yapi. Ushaona? Hebu tueleze kwa yule atakayetaka kusafiri.
Hapo inaonekana vizuri.
Moja kwa moja.
Iko vipi lakini?
Tueleze masafirio
ambayo moja kwa moja hili.